friend, welcome back to my channel. It's so good to be here with you again today. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, so I hope you stick it out with me so that I can share with you a little bit about why am I here. I wanted to let you know that as I've thought about what 2024 will hold for me, I wanted to let you guys know that have been so gracious to join me along this new venture what to expect as well. So to do that, I wanted to give you a little bit of background. I recently transitioned from a professional career in healthcare almost 2 years ago now. My husband and I are here in Florida, and we determined that this is going to be the place that we also retire. So as we begin to consider that, the home that we live in, we've been here, almost 20 years. It began to occur to us that as we planned toward our retirement, we really also needed to think about some deferred maintenance that we had here on our current home. So with that, a year and a half ago, we actually ventured out and began doing some much needed renovations on our home. Why am I telling you all of this? Because this year I am going to begin actually doing each room now. So what you're going to be seeing and what I'm going to be sharing with you is the process that I am working through as a new serious DIYer. And what I mean by serious is that I've always loved to do small DIY projects, but I have been really inspired by some of the YouTubers that I follow, like Natalee, Callahan, MaCenna. I think that many of those ladies are so inspiring, and they have encouraged me to start to really think about doing these projects myself. So one of the first projects that you're going to see me embark, I guess I'll use that word, on is my bathroom. I wanted to put up molding, and I'll put in some inspiration photos here of some things that I loved. So Natalee and MaCenna have inspired me to learn to be more powerful than I know, as Natalee will say, and my husband has been teaching me to actually use power tools on my own. So you're going to see videos coming up of me learning to use power tools. I will adapt some of that audio for you, so I'm sure that sometimes some of the facial expressions might be a little bit entertaining, but I want to share it all. The good, the bad, the mistakes I've made, what I'm learning as I go along. I want you to know that this platform is going to be genuine and authentic. I'm going to be shopping for some things in my home, and I want you to know that when I share things that I've bought or you see things, those are actually things that I am using in my home. I'm not shopping just to be shopping or to influence you to buy. If you find things that you love or that we have in common, that's fantastic. I want this to help you learn as well, and I want to learn from you. That's where I need your comments to really help me as we go along this journey together. And I say we because I really think of it that way. You are my community and friends of like-minded people. Because you're here tells me that there's something between us that clicks, some type of a similarity or a draw, and I love that. I want to get your feedback, and I want to get to know you more. You're my people. So you're going to see a bathroom reveal coming up soon, my granddaughter's room that she has here at our house for when she spends the night and comes over after school. I'm going to try some peel and stick wallpaper. We'll see how that goes. I have never done wallpaper, but you know what? I'm going to give it a try, and you're going to get to come along and see how that turns out, or if it turns out at all. But I just wanted to take this time because, like I said, there are 160 some of you, which I know to a lot of YouTubers, that's nothing. But to me, that is everything. That gives me hope that there are women out there in life that have maybe made career changes, or they're thinking about doing something new. And I really want to encourage you. I'm doing that too, and I want you to come along with me. Or you are someone that enjoys a traditional home. I love traditional, modern, organic, I guess you would say, for my own home. but I love all things interior design. It's not a huge home, but we are very blessed. And as I said, over this past year and a half, we've done new doors, new windows, new flooring, new interior paint, lots of those things. But I don't want you to think that it just happened. Because oftentimes, if you're like me, I can scroll through Instagram and look at all that beauty, and it seems like it all happens so fast for those folks, or even here on YouTube. But I want you to know this has been almost a 2-year process for us to be able to do everything on the interior and exterior that we needed to do. That all of that has taken time and working with a budget. And so now that we've accomplished those big things, new hot water heaters, new HVAC systems, all of those things that don't really interest me, but they're a necessity, are done, I now have the opportunity to think about each room of our home and go through strategically and think about curtains now that we've changed the floors and the wall colors. Think about new rugs. What kind of things do I want to switch in my home, and which things am I going to keep? There's a lot of my decor that you're going to see, things that I have thrifted, things that I have inherited, and a lot of things that I'm going to get new too. But what you will see is actually what I'm using and doing. And so I wanted to share that with you just so that you have an idea of what this platform is really about. And of course, between projects, there's going to be DIY sprinkled in as I attempt to save some money doing things on my own, because who doesn't like to save a buck? And my husband appreciates that too. But just that there's going to be the reality of day-to-day life. So this video is going to come out, and then you're going to see my first shop with me come out on Sundays. All of my videos now are going to come out every Sunday so that you can anticipate to see what successes and what opportunities for learning I've encountered as I began my power tool journey and actually trying to learn to do more and more things on my own. So, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. And I hope that you look forward to what this next year will bring as far as decorating and what things we might learn together. If you've made it to the end of this video, please give me a big thumbs up and put a heart emoji in the comments just to let me know that you too are on this journey as we continue making our way home. Until Sunday, I'll see you then. Bye, friend.